So excited to play Blueprints. Real quick, I've been obsessed with this game lately. Even though I've yet to play it, I saw someone play it, and it looks really fun. It's a puzzle roguelite, and it looks really, really good. So I'm very excited to get into this. Carrie saw a little bit. She instantly liked it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and you wanted to be here for some of it, so here we are. Now, when I did watch some gameplay, I do know the solution to some puzzles, but unless I see something that will give me the answer, I'm not just gonna like enter the solution or whatever. You know, because I'm gonna play it like fair. Or if Carrie guesses it. And then I skipped like all like lore story beats, so we should be pretty good. I just the central roguelite gameplay really spoke to me, so a game by Tandaros. I'm gonna assume it's how you pronounce your name. I'm not good with names.
I think so.
That's a glorious mustache.
That's you in 50 years.
I wish.
The Mount Holly estate at Reddington to publish and declare this instrument my last will and testament.
I do declare.
Hereby
Yes, dude.
and codicils heretofore made by me.
I like the cel shaded look of it.
They look
Reminds me
so
of, like,
good.
And bequeathed to my grandnephew, Simon P. Jones,
That's us, Carrie.
son of my dear
For a second there, I thought he was gonna say Beaumont.
That would be sick.
my right, title, and interest in, and to the house and land which I own near Mount Holly. The above provision and bequest is contingent on my aforementioned grandnephew discovering the location of the 46th room of my 45-room estate. The location of the room has been kept a secret from all the staff and servants of the manor, but I am confident that any heir worthy of the Sinclair legacy should have no trouble uncovering its whereabouts within a timely manner. Should my grandnephew fail to uncover this room or provide proof of his discovery to the executors of my will, then this gift shall lapse.
Was there a time limit? He didn't really say how long.
Whereof I have hereunto set my hand this 18th day of March, 1993. Herbert S. Sinclair.
Sadly, like, wheels are not like as airtight as this. Like, actually being able to do this in real life would not be that feasible, but that'd be sick. You know what I'm saying?
True.
Day one. That does carry.
So I guess we have 18 days to find that room.
Did he say 18 days?
He said March of 18th, 1993.
No, that's just when he did it. That's just when that's when he was signing off like the day as which he read that. All right, here we go. I'm gonna read this. Upon the event of my death, Simon, welcome to Mount Holly. You may not remember, but I have fond memories of your many visits here as a young boy, and I hope these rooms provide you with as much amusement as it did in those lost summer days. By the time you read this, I will assume you are fully aware of my last wishes and all the details of the bequest. Please do not mistake my intentions in giving you this challenge as a lack of confidence. I assure you, nothing could have been further from my mind when I chose you as my heir. With that said, there are a few ground rules of this commission uncovered in the fine print of my will that I feel I should bring to your attention. No tools or items may be brought onto the estate from the outside. Tools and items found on the estate may not be taken off the estate, and you may not stay overnight. I don't suspect that any of these stipulations should prove an impediment for someone as resourceful as yourself, but it is very important to me that you start fresh each morning and not rely on the success of the previous day. One final word of advice. Do not assume the rooms you find today will be the same rooms you find tomorrow. These grounds have provided me a home for the last half-century, and even I am uncertain of which room lies beyond any particular door. Your grandmother used to say, don't go where the path leads, abandon the path and go where you want it to lead. With all my love and wishes, best of luck. Herbert. Alright.
How do we know what day it is in the game?
Resume day 1. It'll tell us.
Well, I meant month.
Oh, month? We don't. That may be something we have to find out. The Mount Holly Blueprint. This will serve as a useful map and inventory log during your adventure. You can access by pressing tab. So here we go. So our goal is to get from the entrance hall to the antechamber. All the way over here. And at any point, we can call it a day. Searching the estate can be exhausting. Each day you enter a room, you will lose 1 footstep. When you no longer have any footsteps left, you will be too tired to continue searching the manor and must call it a day. So, up on the top left, we have 50 footsteps to start off each day.
Okay.
So that's so it's a timed puzzle without it really being timed. Although these clocks do work, so it is keeping track of time.
That's actually interesting.
Yeah. All right, Carrie. Which way you want to start? Left, middle, or right?
I guess middle. We go forward.
All right, and this is the roguelite aspect of it. You can select one of 3 random rooms to draft. They each have different abilities and different little puzzles in them. No, you know what? You're right. Go over here. This says doors in the west wing are more likely to be locked. So again, I do know a lot of bits of this game. I'm pretty sure like every room in and of itself has a puzzle that can be solved. Maybe not here, but somewhere else. Oh, that's a solid. You can check the tab. That's a solid den placement. And this is what I mostly was obsessed with. The puzzles in and of itself are really cool, but the room roguelite I think is super nice.
That's kind of cool.
So we have 1 gem. It's a nice roaring fire. Little pawn here.
That's a cool clock.
That's-
That reminds me of Chrono Trigger.
That's sick, right? Let's see. And you can also randomly find more items. We can have a dead end here because we have other ways to go. So we can get a gold. We can get a key. And we can get a gem. All 3 of those are very important. We have a chest. We could open up this with a key, but some doors are locked, and I find it more important to open those. All right, the pantry.
Ooh, money.
Bridget, please pick up some more fruit before Friday, as we have been informed that we may have an extra guest exploring the house next week. 50 steps should be more than enough, so I think an even spread would be ideal. 5 apples, 5 bananas, and 5 oranges. The enclosed amount should cover expenses, but please bring back any change from the order and leave it in the pantry. Nope, we are taking that. And we are eating this apple, which gives us 2 steps. Alright, that's a solid spare room location. So as you can see, it's only 5 wide, so I know once we go to a certain thing, we can always, you know... For example, I'm going to go back to the bottom area, see if we can get some nice dead ends there. Because that's solid locations for those, you know what I'm saying? It does cost a few steps to go back, but I mean, we got 45. So, I'm not too worried about it. For example, this being a dead end would be like a nice one.
I think a nook would be kind of nice.
You think
It's
what?
not exactly dead end. I think the nook would be kind of nice. It's not exactly dead end, but I think it would look good.
I'm not doing it for the fucking architecture, Carrie. I'm gonna do so some rooms require gems. That's one of the currencies we have to do. So I'm gonna spend a gem to get 4 items, which is a key,
Ooh, a key.
another key, a gem, so it paid for itself. Oh, what's this? Oh, a coupon book. Save 1 coin on each purchase you make in the estate. And I think that's everything. I don't think you can pick up. I can look at this, but
Oh, she's pretty.
yeah. I don't know who that is, but
Probably like the grandmother.
probably. This could be a
Right.
dead end, but I would prefer if it was not.
Or probably like the wife or whatever of the guy.
I'll do the corridor. Corridor is always left unlocked. Ooh, the parlor. So this has a puzzle piece into it, which means that it will always have a 3-box puzzle. Well, it will always have a puzzle. This room has a 3-box puzzle. Let me... Dear Herbert, it was a great honor receiving the invitation to dine at your estate with the Oldhams this past Thursday. If I'm being frank, it had been quite a while since we had been seen in decent society, and we were beginning to worry that my wife's wit had lost its charm. I have no delusions that my company is rival to hers. If I can refresh your memory, we both spent much of that evening discussing our mutual love of games and puzzles, and I had mentioned to you a rather singular parlor game I had played some years back involving 3 boxes of different colors. You had pressed me to write with the particulars of this game when I found the time, and I included with this letter all the details you will need to share with guests should you be inclined to play this confounding game. Always your friend, M. Lowry. There will always be at least 1 box which displays only true statements. There will always be at least 1 box which displays only false statements. Only 1 box has a prize within, the other 2 are always empty. And we use this wind-up key to open the box. So, there are 4 boxes in this room. We know that's false. There's only 1 box in this room. We also know that's false. And the gems are in the true box, which is this one, so that has to be true. So they do get harder every time you do it, I think. Or like every day, I'm not sure how it works. That's a solid courtyard location. There's piles of dirt you can dig up with a shovel, but we can also pick up good old Sledgy. The Sledger can shatter padlocks on locked trunks. Another reason, a secret reason why I didn't open that one earlier. This could be a solid dead end. I'll go for bedroom. Every time you enter, you gain 2 footsteps. Take a nice little rest on the bed. Greetings from Reddington. Doesn't look like there's really anything here.
I'd say a passageway.
We could do that, but my thought is on the courtyard and the hallway next to it, we have 2 slots. So this being a dead end wouldn't like suck. You know what I'm saying? I'll do a guest bedroom and get a bunch of steps. And a key. Sinclair, I just wanted to write you a quick note thanking you for the weekend. I had a thrilling time on that hunt with Lord Evanson, whose peculiar personality somewhat made up for your own absence. I also got to appreciate your new game in the billiard room. It's been ages since I've seen the billiard room in the house. I was beginning to suspect you retired the floor plan. It was well worth the wait, though, as I always enjoy your mathematical puzzles and appreciated that I didn't need to know the rules of darts to play your variation. Hoping your health improves shortly. And I think that's everything in here. So, see, now we're back to 50 steps. I'm sick with it. You know what, Carrie? I'm gonna do what's called a pro gamer move. I'm gonna put the laboratory. They don't usually. I think this is usually like a useless dead end. Because, you know, they got to put some good and some bad in, like, the pool of rooms. So I'm going to do this, and I'm going to go back. Because we have a lockbox in another room, if you remember. You can smash that open. Yeah, sorry, I do listen to your advice. I've seen a lot of this game. Smash. Oh. An electronic keycard opens electronically powered security doors. And a gem. Alright, Carrie, do you want to go through the hallway or through the spare room?
I'd say the hallway.
Okay. Now, wait. Wrong room. Now, we do have 2 different exits, so we're not unlethal. We aren't really in danger of dying until now. I guess if I had to choose one, it would be the Nook. And so yeah, when a door, like for example, the Nook is leading to the guest bedroom, but that one doesn't have a door there, they're gonna block it off with bricks and planks. A journey noteworthy. As you continue on your adventure, you may want to consider getting something to scribble down your notes and observations. A pad, scrap of paper, or perhaps most fittingly, a journal will prove to be an invaluable tool you will not regret having beside you on your journey. So yeah, this game recommends having a pad and paper, which I love. More games should do that. Actually, I'm gonna see if I can go get a pad of paper real quick. Be right back.
Meow.
All right, I do have a journal, and a pencil with me, so anything that might be important can write down, like a password or a solution to a puzzle. All right, we are on lethal though. We have to go back to the spare room. We got a bad draw. But that's okay. Because this will be a really good draw, right, Carrie?
Maybe?
Ooh. I'll take a solid West Wing Hall. What's this? Staff notice. Out of respect for the late Lady Clara Espin, the West Wing will be closed until further notice. While the floor plans associated with this wing have not been removed from the pool, we ask that staff members refrain from drafting them during the period of mourning. But that does seem like an old note, so...
Yeah, what year did it say that was?
It's like 1983. Let's see what's over here. This door is locked, so we'll use a key. Oh, the dining room?
I'd say the dining room, because
Yeah.
it's getting to that point where it's like, you really want as many straightforward areas as possible.
Mm-hmm. I'm also gonna see... Also locked. Oh, the mail room. Sure. It is unfortunately a dead end, but we have placed an order for a package. Who knows what we'll get? Hopefully something good. Simon P. Jones, Mount Holly Estate. Hey buddy, how's it going up there in that big house? I think most people would be pretty scared being alone for this length of time, but I have a feeling that you're doing just fine. I imagine you happy as a clam, perfectly content on the estate with the exploration and opportunities for adventure that present themselves each day. As I'm writing this, you're currently in the garage. As I'm writing this, you're currently in the garage packing the tent. I wanted to try to post this letter before we depart tomorrow so that it has a chance to arrive during your first few days on the estate. But with all the preparations, I'm not sure I'm going to find that time. There's so much I want to say, and I'm sure I'll forget to tell you Friday night. Sometimes it's easier for me to just jot this stuff down. You're yelling at me right now to come bring you a pillowcase. Hold on a second, I'll be right back. I can tell you're really excited, but I think you might feel a little guilty about being so happy the day after the funeral. Believe me, I know how long Uncle Herbert's worked on setting this up for you. And I know from our conversations just how much happiness this final project brought him. So do both of us a favor and be excited. The house really is amazing. I know it's been almost 7 years since we were last up there, and I'm really curious to hear how much you remember it from the summer trips. You've always been smarter than me at this kind of thing, so I'm not sure how much guidance or inspiration I can offer you before your trip that will actually be useful to you. Despite my best intentions, I'm sure that on Friday, I'll end up leaving you with a few of my overused cliche expressions when we say farewell. Later, alligator, Dad. P.S. Get some sleep each night and don't spend all your time each day playing the rig blocks. So yeah,
Is that like a Roblox knockoff?
No, there is that's a game in this game. Don't worry, we will somewhere, Carrie, there's an arcade cabinet for that game, and in game it does say that like, hey, we're gonna add this in like a future update, but like we don't have it yet. Please return all correspondence and packages addressed to Denny Ravain to sender, as he is no longer employed with our staff. There's something down here. I can see that you see something, right? Some kind of like stamp or something, like print. A little black in the red. Can't read that though. Utility room fuse box indicator settings. More detailed instructions will be sent by electronic mail to the address client has provided. Press any button.
Oh, those
Huh?
those buttons look like something you would want to jot down.
Yes. I do know this one fairly well, but because again I have seen some stuff, so I'm glad we found this, but you're right, I am liable to forget.
Yeah, I write some circles and then put the colors with like P for purple, R for red,
Yeah.
B for blue, BL for black, G for green.
Three, 4, 5, 6. All right, so I'll say all green equals blue. Press a blue indicator next to a red to activate purple. And then 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll do that so I can see that they're different fonts. 5 P's to activate 6th. More detailed instructions will be sent by electronic mail. So at some point, if we can find email, we can find more information on this. All right. So yeah, this room didn't quite help us a lot, but tomorrow we'll get a package. We find another mail room. All right. So we unfortunately don't get any dinner right now. We have to reach like the 8th level. 2, 3, 4, 5. We're on 5 right now. Something that turns would be nice over here.
Maybe the passageway.
It's not a great passageway, but I might have to. Just because I don't want to be put on lethal.
I think it would be one of the better passageway areas.
Yeah, we just don't get like the fourth direction. All right, we'll see if we can. We have a lot of room over to the right. This is locked. We have some keys. It's not an awful chapel. We'll put a chapel down. Unfortunately, you do lose a gold every time you enter the chapel. Anything over here? Check the
Gotta
pews.
make a sacrifice, I guess.
Yeah, you know, gotta give like a thing to God or whatever. We could do the breaker box, but let's... We'll do the kitchen. Oh, that's funny. That's like a jockey. Maid, chef, gardener, and then a jockey, and then a chimney sweeper. Not sure what she is. Looks like another gardener. Maybe she's like a farmer, gardener, whatever. Ooh. We'll go to the billiard room. There's another puzzle in there, but first we're gonna go this way. So okay, when we're low on footsteps, we can buy some food here. Also, it tells us what the main course will be, which is nice. So the main course gives you 20 footsteps plus an additional 10 if you have an aquarium. We don't have an aquarium, so. Oops. Ooh, I've never seen a workshop before. Combine inventory to create new items. I have never seen this. The true box doesn't always contain the prize. Oh, true. All right, we have a broken lever.
I thought that was a hair curling iron for a second.
An E stone? I'm not sure what that is. Oh, God. I'm not writing all that shit down.
Maybe that's supposed to be Lady Clara's headstone, like tombstone.
Maybe. Combine inventory to
Because
create.
like her last name was Espen, right?
I think so. I don't have anything that can be combined, I guess. Oh wait, so you're gonna plus broken lever equals. Oh wait, no, I need a third thing. Like I said, I've never seen this before, so I don't know how it worked. That's a solid room for a closet. 2 items in here. Get a gem, a metal detector, greater chance of finding keys and gold.
So what do we find in the boudoir?
Huh? We didn't find anything in there yet.
I know, but I'm saying what would we find in there? Like if we made one.
I can't tell you. Although it is like a bedroom.
I was gonna say, isn't it usually like a sexy time room?
I mean a little bit. You know, I wasted some things just now. But we don't have enough. We don't have any monies. Damn. Alright, so I think... Yeah, I'm gonna go to the dining room. Oh, we do have monies. Just not a lot. Okay, well that sucks. I didn't mean to waste all that. I'm gonna go through the dining room. It's a waste of a step, but we'll backtrack less, probably. Ooh, the garage! Ooh, should we do the garage, Karen? You want to go to the garage?
Well, what would you find in there?
3 keys.
Oh. Where's it located? Like what's...
It'll be right here.
I think it might be okay.
Oh. Metal detector's going off. Unfortunately, the
You're saying
garage
that
door
that's
opener is
off.
not working currently. Christoph, this is the third time this month you and the car have been gone when your services were required. I don't care how long you have been driving for his lordship. Your absences must be accounted for, Mrs. Babbage. Okay, Miss Babbage, whatever. We just walk directly in that oil pile. Oh, that's you, Carrie. I heard noise. I thought something was happening in the game. You freaked me out for a second.
Sorry. I got bombarded by noise too because I saw a thing pop up in the server and I was like, what's that?
Alright, okay, you want to see what the boudoir is all about?
Hell yeah.
We'll go to the boudoir. Okay, what rank are we right now?
I don't know.
Let me, hold on.
This kind of looks like a sewing room almost because she's got like a...
Rank 6.
She's got, like, she's got like a little mannequin for like sewing and all that. Like a little general art room almost.
Ah, look, it's Carrie, it's this room. And there's a big ass safe they got for Christmas.
That's huge. That must be in the antechamber.
You think so? I mean, it's
Where
in
else would
this
you put
room in the picture. Because you can look, you can see the
Yeah.
thing.
But it's not. It wasn't behind the little separator.
Oh, what's
It's
this?
in- Oh no, wait, it is.
They put in the wall.
It's in the wall. It's inset.
Okay, I do know what the code is. Do you have any guesses? We haven't really found any numbers.
I'm going to guess 1983.
Sadly not. Any other guesses? Like I said, I do know what it is because I've seen some gameplay, but I'm not going to enter it until either Cowrie guesses it or something is found that like shows us what it could be.
Do we know if Clara Espen was like the lover of
I don't think we know. The only thing we know, well, we know when the safe was got. It was half wrapped in the Christmas picture. We know 1983.
Oh.
That's it.
what about 1225? Cause Christmas.
Sure, I'll try. Hey, you're right, Cowrie.
Oh, I got it.
And we get a gem.
I didn't expect
get a
that,
letter.
to be honest.
Number 4. Herbert.
Like the Fantastic Four.
So true. What am I, invisible? Herbert, I was distraught to learn that you have chosen to omit the details of our dear Marion's disappearance from the public record. It is no surprise to me that the royal court would want this embarrassment kept as quiet as possible, but I'm shocked that you have so little regard for your niece that you would play the king's Sulian and stoop to kissing the foot that treads upon her memory. She gave up her family, her fortune, and her life, and all you can do is think of your own name. Having never had a family name nor fortune of my own, I cannot personally condemn you for faltering in your commitment to make the same sacrifice she did, but for the love of God, do not, by that same display of weakness, clutch your petty assets so tightly that you undermine the cause that she forfeited everything to further. Our countrymen must be made aware of the price she paid and must be made to see the color of the flag she flew as she rose into the darkness of 100 nights. To deny her story is to deny her life. If through your silence you bless this betrayal, our son Simon, your heir, will inherit a fortune of lies and will spit upon your grave when he learns of your cursed foolishness. Needless to say, we will not be coming for Christmas this year. That's, you know, our dad or whatever.
They must have made up. Wait, there was another thing next to the letter.
No, that was the thing that's holding the gem.
Oh, okay.
Also, now we have one letter. If we, I don't know if anything happens if we collect more, but that was the fourth one, so there's at least 3 more.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting to get that, to be honest.
I'm glad you did.
Me too.
Alright, we're gonna go this and see if we can go up. Sale! All items up to 50% off on day 20 and 21. They've got gem, salt shaker, shovel, and key. Fortunately, God robbed me like shit, so... Oh, there it is, Carrie.
There's the arcade!
Digger blocks. Again, this is not working currently, but they will make it working in a future update.
So maybe it's like a Minecraft knockoff because it's called Digiblocks.
I have no idea. With, without. The commissary will be closed from day 12 to day 16. Sorry for any inconvenience. Well, we got a while before that. Effective the first week of December, payroll for all live-out and seasonal staff will be managed electronically. As your attendance will no longer be registered at morning roll call, it is doubly important that you do not fail to clock in and out at one of the electronic computer terminals on the estate. 2 of these terminals can be found in security, where the punch-out clock used to be, and in the laboratory. Any questions or concerns regarding this process should be directed as always to our house manager, Mrs. Babbage. Terminal password. It's been scribbled out.
Is there a way to like unscribble it?
No, that's not quite how pens work. Alright, Carrie, with, without. I do know the solution to this. So if you are able to figure it out. If you can't figure it out, it's no big deal.
What's the exact like thing for it?
With this picture, without this picture. What do you get when you take this picture and remove this picture from it? It's okay if you don't get it. This is just like a first hint. There will be others in the future, I believe. I'm not gonna give any more hints. So, I mean...
An ocean? Like a boat?
So you think you get a boat from this? From these two, the puzzle solution is a boat?
You remove the ability to fly, and the only other way to travel across the world would be through a boat.
Okay. Well, I'm not going to tell you. However, I will say, every single time in all of the rooms we've seen the 2 pictures like this, it's part of, like, this puzzle.
Oh.
But that's not really our goal right now, is to solve that. The dark room's kind of rough, but it's fine.
Oh, thank goodness Silky wasn't here. Those flashings would
Yeah, that one's a little rough, but it's only in this room. All right, we have a key card. Unfortunately, we can't see any of these, so I'm just gonna choose this one, this middle one. Oh, I chose correctly. What's this? A deposit box key. Oh, so if you find a safety deposit box. Spreading items. Some special rooms will allow you to spread items throughout your house. When items are spread, they are immediately placed in several of the rooms currently on your estate. However, if you have a conference room, this room, spread items are gathered in that room instead. Ooh, this says safe code 9083. I'm gonna write that down. So we find another safe, then perhaps we can. Reminder: after meeting adjourns, take all conference notes and place them in the office safe. Oh. So we find an office safe, and we can find a bunch of notes. Burp, burp, burp. Boiler room. Sure. Actually, how many? 2, 3, 4, 5. We could go to the dining room. What do you think, Carrie? Should we go back? Get some food?
Yeah, I'd say get some food.
We will have to. Well, actually, we don't have to pass through the chapel. It's 1, 2, 4, 5, and we will get like 10. While I'm in here, I'm just gonna choose whatever this room's gonna be. Ah, a wine cellar. I mean, hell, we might as well go down here. We got a coin. There's a patch of dirt here, and we get 3 gems. All right, Carrie. MCCXIII. I don't know what that is in Roman numerals.
Let me check. Is it 3 eyes?
MCCXIII.
1313.
Are you sure?
Uh-huh.
Because Roman numerals.info says 1223. Oh, they put XX. Hold on. Oh, yeah, there we go. They fucked up. All right, well, I'm going to write that down. I'm going to write... What is this, Carrie?
1313.
No, like the thing it's on. Like, what is that? Like
Oh, that's like a herald.
Herald?
Yeah.
All right, 1213. Cool.
Apparently, it's the first Monday on the Julian calendar in Roman.
Oh. All right, Carrie, here's another one. Here's another puzzle. What do you get when you take this and then remove this?
You get
Like every room is one of
L?
these. You get an L? How do you get an L?
flan, but that's a fan, so you're removing all the other letters that aren't L.
Mm. You're correct.
That's my
That is how you do these. And the one that you looked at before, it was paint, because it was painting on the world. Paint or no, planet. Sorry, planet and plane. So that one's a T. But
Oh, so L and T, okay.
I do know that eventually we will need that, but I don't think we need that for a while. So like I'm not gonna bother right now. Yeah. Wait, what? Oh no. Uh-oh, Carrie.
Yeah?
Oh, because we didn't go into the boiler room. We didn't activate. Ah, shit. All right. Well, we are running out of steps very quickly because I messed up a little bit. So, the day is going to force end soon. So I'm going to go into the billiard room. Is there anything over here? No. All right, Carrie. You ready for this? It's a math puzzle. You ready for this?
Okay.
You don't need to know darts to solve this puzzle, though. All right, what do you think the first solution is? All we have to go on is this part's green.
If that's green, doesn't that mean it's already been, like, hit by darts?
Dart rules do not matter at all here. It is purely math.
Wait. That's the 12 line.
Oh, I should tell you, we click on all of the numbers. We don't click on anything else.
If it's highlighting 12, I think you should click 20, and then 5.
No. You only click one.
Oh, you only click one?
The 20 was wrong. I think you get unlimited guesses in this, so
Well, if it's highlighting where the 12 is, I'd say maybe 12.
correct. Okay. Now.
Oh, and then 1 and 15.
Mm-hmm. You can only click one though.
I think it has to be 1.
Why?
Because it's going in an order. It's going from...
That's
like,
incorrect.
count. Oh. So I guess it's 12 and then 15.
Also incorrect.
Huh? Why is that incorrect?
Well, because there's two things now. Last one was only one.
Oh.
Uh-huh.
I think I sort of get it. You're trying to connect all the squares to be black?
No. It is a number puzzle. The colors and the really it doesn't have to be a dartboard at all.
Four.
Why 4?
I have no real reason other than I think is to throw you off.
No, I'm gonna go ahead and tell you it's not 4. If you don't think you can solve it, I do know how to solve these, but until we find a hint, I'm either gonna have you do it, or wait until one of the hint basically tells us how to solve these. So if you don't think you can get it, then you're welcome to tell me to move on.
13?
No. Why 13?
My thought process was maybe it was going up by increments of 1 in the same type of like...
No.
Wait, there's 2 of them that are highlighted, so
Yes.
2.
No. That doesn't make a sense because 12 is 1 highlighted.
I don't know.
Yeah, we can move on if you want, Carrie.
I don't want to move on.
That's look, it's up to you. We'll sit here and stay until you give up or you get it.
Is there any hints around the room for it?
Let me check. Oh, there is. Plus, minus, times, divide.
12.
Plus, minus, times, divide. Other than that, I don't think there's any. Yeah, like this doesn't say anything. So all you have to go off of is plus, minus, times, divide. We know 12 is 12 was 12. What's 1 and 15?
16.
Correct. Let's go.
Okay.
All right, now we have 12 and then a yellow thing for 10. You got it, Carrie. Good job.
Oh, okay. I see.
Uh-huh.
Is 12 minus 10 is 2.
Good job.
11 minus 3. 8?
All right. 2 and 6, but this is a red 6, a pink 6.
Red is divide, I think. So...
Well, you can't. 2 divided by 6 would be 1/3. We don't have fractions.
Well...
Unless you're saying it's 6 divided by 2.
It could be 6 divided by 2, which would be 3.
So you want me to choose 3?
Because, the first is, the divide,
Add,
and then...
then subtract.
And then the blue is the second down there, like in terms of the placement. So I think is the first number is 6, and then the second is 3. So, or 2, I mean, for the problem. So I think it's 6 divided by half, so it's 3.
That was not correct.
Oh.
It's okay. I'll do these real quick. Bam. All right. Do you want me to look around again?
Yeah.
All we have is plus, minus, times, and divide.
Plus, minus, times, and divide.
It's the only thing around the room I think that helps. Mm-hmm. Wait, are you brain blasting right now?
I'm brain blasted.
Okay, you brain blast. I'm gonna text back someone.
Wait,
Mm-hmm.
you said it would be 1/4, right?
Excuse me?
You said if like 2 divided by 6 would be 1/4.
No, that's
right?
1/3.
Oh, 1/3. If it's 1/3, maybe it's 13 because it's supposed to represent the fraction.
That is not correct.
Oh.
There is something here that I think you know, but you're just not putting it together. Do you want me to look around again?
Sure.
This is the same thing, but plus, minus, times, and divide. Nothing else here really helps. All we have is plus, minus, times, and divide. Do you want a hint?
Sure. Hint.
Okay. So we know that the green is plus, then the next yellow is minus. We have to figure out what the pink is. The next one.
Well. Oh. Okay. I think it's times. So, 2 times 6.
Hmm.
6. Would it be 12?
Yes, you did it. Now it's getting more
Yay!
complex. Now I will point out, Carrie, I know you were homeschooled. Did you learn PEMDAS? Like the order of operations?
Sort of from my uncle, but not very well.
Okay, orders of operations means nothing here. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you.
Oh, thank goodness. Okay, so
So we have a +9, a -7, and a ×10.
9 minus 7 is 2, and times 10. 2 10 times is 20.
You did it!
I did it!
Yay! And we have a silver key. Unlocking a door with the silver key leads to a room with many doors. Life has many doors, Ed boy.
That was a fun puzzle.
Yeah. So every time, that one also, like the box puzzle, is gonna get harder each time. Ooh. Should we use a special key? We're about to die, so I guess we'll use the silver key.
Yeah, I say special key.
Might as well. Chamber of Mirrors.
Ooh, aquarium would be kind of cool.
If we look, here's the thing. We get a bonus for the dining room if we have an aquarium. The chances of us like living to get back there is not high because I forgot to run to the boiler room like a dummy. But if in the off chance we can get extra steps in one of these, that'll save our life. Fish.
Fish!
Oh, it's got little paintings in there too. This is like an office fish. This is a bedroom fish. Oh, because the ability of the aquarium is it mimics every room type, and each one of the little tanks is a different room type. That's funny.
That is.
All right, we'll use the key. Fuck it, security. All right, Carrie, you ready?
I'm ready.
FNAF. Actually, it's cutscene time.
Oh. I like that we're. Oh. We are showing their face. Okay.
A little bit. Oh, never mind, a lot of it. To be honest, I skipped the lore like I mentioned earlier, so I skipped this cutscene as soon as I saw it was a cutscene.
I was like looking at the rafter part and I was like, I like that they're covering the character's face via the rafter.
This cutscene gives me horror vibes. But
It was kind of horror filled.
as far as I know, this game is not a secret horror game.
It also kind of has like a sadness to it. It feels like they're discovering something that they wish they didn't.
Like they're being watched the entire time?
Basically.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Oh my god. Someone watched me jerk off.
No, Carrie. This is for his great uncle, Carrie.
Well, we don't know who's like.
Yeah, but he's doing this for his great uncle. He's doing this for family reasons.
Me.
And then the guy in the monitor points, like, looks back at the camera.
Oh my god! Like, wait, look, the monitor actually showed him pointing at himself.
Yeah. Where the hell is that camera?
Maybe it's one of those lights.
I don't know. What we got here? Blue memos equals true. Red memos equals lies.
Oh, so that red memo we saw where it was scribbled out that someone left? That must have been a lie.
Yeah, so the safe code we got earlier, that was a red memo, so we know that it's not 9083. Computer. Oh, we can just straight up do this. View estate inventory. Ah, we can see like what we haven't picked up. We got everything so far. Oh, oops. Keycard system. The keycard is currently operational. All right. So I do know that the higher the security level, the higher chance that we get keycard things, which also we get those in like further on anyways. So we want them high because we have a keycard. And if they're offline, we want them locked. Because, you know, we have a keycard, so like whatever. Ooh, okay, we can log into network if we knew a password.
Well, that password was scribbled out.
Mm-hmm. So, sadly, we don't know what it is. But we have a computer that we can access if we find this again. Okay, same thing as before. This says, until further notice, the antechamber has been unlocked and access levers are no longer required to grant entry. Now that we know this is a lie, we know that it is locked, and we have a broken lever, so... Keycard access security rooms are more likely to appear in the higher ranks of the estate. Likewise, as a redundant security measure, normal doors in the estate will also be more likely to be locked as you progress north. So, that's why I turned up the amount of keycards required. Now, we are very close to, like, death or whatever. As a result, I'm just gonna see if I can. This counts as 2 bedrooms. I don't think that saves us, but bedrooms did give a thing last time. No, we're done for. It's Jover, Carrie. Ooh, hello. I like money. They got an Atari, Carrie.
Atari!
They got checkers. Can't pick up a flashlight.
There's another coin down there.
Checkers. Oh. That's a cool bunk bed. Today is a good day because Simon is at camp and he is not as much fun as my friends. I will not have to share my toys and I will not have to share my room and I will not have to share my snacks. Having a younger brother is not as much fun as they told me it would be, but today will be a good day because he is at camp. Ruby is mean and really stupid and today's a good day because I threw away his airplane. I also had more fun at camp than he's had in his entire life. Today is a good day because I got my brother in trouble for reading my private journal without my permission and writing mean things in it too. He also threw my model airplane in the bushes outside, but I got it back, and if he does it again, he will not get to go to the park on Friday. And I will make sure he gets no presents for his birthday. I don't need any presents because I have my brother's book because he won't stop writing about me. And today is a good day because I know he cries when he can't find his book, even though he is older. He's a crybaby. Today is a good day because today my brother returns from college and I get to finally return to him the book I took from him a long, long time ago. Hopefully you find it as hilarious as I do. I also had no idea how we survived sharing a room. All things being said, I wouldn't have it any other way. I would still rather have a sister though. Congrats on the diploma and welcome home, Simon. Wholesome, kind of. Not really, but... Alright, Carrie. We have 2 steps left, unfortunately. I think we got pretty far for our first time, but unfortunately we are done for, so I'm gonna call it a day. Still, I think it's a pretty good first day. We are exhausted, Cowrie.
Sleep, sleep.
Mount Holly is a red inn. 5 red rooms, 6 bedrooms. So yeah, like a roguelite, it kind of tells you like how you did. Like what this will turn into because we don't get the estate, I guess. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Alright, save and continue. We have more rooms to find, Cowrie.